Please get ready with the color pencils and the basic stationery and keep your notebooks in a portrait mode vertically. We will make the flowers today. So let's start. And I'm going to start from this left side and more of the space on the bottom. So let's start with the petal here. Make U-like shape, little bit pointed here, and then bend. This is the petal of the flower here. Now the next one starts from here and again go up. This one is little bit broad. Start the other part is starting from here, bend, turn, bend, and it is quite a broad petal, slightly pointed from the top. The other one is in between these two, and it's quite broad from here. It's like the lotus leaf, lotus petal. It's like that only. And one small tip of the petal is visible from here, like the little bit curvy triangular shape. This petal is not fully visible from here. Started from here, then from this part here going along with this, and then from here it is taking turn and getting this. And then in between these two, the tip of the petal that is on the other side is visible. I feel it is getting too thick from here. So going to make it slightly thin. Make it more bigger. And now from this part, slant, this is partial part of the petal is visible from here. Then from here, a U-like shape. Now from this part here, up, turn, and then go like this, join it. And from here, this petal is slightly folded. Finish it and please show it to me. Now I'm going to make the leaves of the bud that is overlapping this part here. Pointed from here. Then I'm going to erase the part that is, here it is. And from here it is coming like this. And erase this. The part that is in between the leaf. Now from here, again, go like this. and the bud from here. Erase the part that is coming inside this. Now, U-like shape here again, from where the bud is coming out from the stem. Now start it from here, slight bend to give the natural look. This part. And from here also, make it like this. And then it is, this gives some edges like for the small thorny like structure in the stem. And from here as well. And then it will go like this. Now small leaves coming from here out this round. Erase the line that is coming inside this here. And then from here, now from this part here, bring it down. It's a little bit just giving the shape. And then from here, this branch is continuing like this. Finish it till here. Nice. Now let's start from here. This part, I'm making the, again, a glass-like shape, first of all, here for the center petal of the flower, and then making it slightly broad from the top, slight bend, go like this. The tip is slightly pointed, not that pointed, but here. And from here, it is like I'm making the bud. From where the flower is, the joining part, the small leaf. Okay, we will make it later according to the shape. Now see, this is slightly broad. Now the next one, I'm going to start it from here as it is quite broad. I'm going to make this little bit more smaller, the size. Now this one is quite broad here. Starting from here now, this. And the next one is overlapping this one. Going to start it from here, this, go like this, and rest of the thing we will do with the coloring part only. Go here. We'll make it little bit more broad also from the top because we will give the details in this. I'm going to draw that also, this part. Making this line here. This we will do with the color. Is it done till here? Here, go up, take turn, and then make a slant line. Go like this here, and then join it with this here. Make it slightly more closer to this part. Please observe that every point, every petal is joining here only. Now the next one is from here. Make it slightly curvy, an oval-like shape here. Again, starting from this part and go like this. Make turn. And then the lower part of the petal is visible here. And now, in between this, the tip of the petal is visible. Now the branch, the stem, is coming out like this here. Now the small leaf is from here, and then the leaf coming out of this. That's it with the drawing part. Finish it and show it to me. And get ready with the color pencils. Now I'm going to do this petal as well. So again, light pink in this. Please see the direction, the rotation of the pencil is going along with the shape of the petal. And I'm rotating my pencil in a circular direction. As I always tell you that it is always safer to use the circular direction because otherwise the lines will be visible. So if you are moving your pencil in a circular direction, the lines will not form. Okay. No sharp shape will be visible if you will do like this here. Now, I'm giving the base in all the petals here, light pink. The base color, light pink. I'm going to add little bit of yellow in this part here, in the center part here. Little bit of yellow. Just a little shade of the yellow is visible in this. Over here in this petal as well. And I'm rotating it in a circular direction. And I'm not going to do it everywhere. Please see this part, as well as a little bit in this part here.
Ma'am, which yellow should I use?
It's a lemon yellow. Dark pink, but not very dark. The joining parts are always dark. So this part will be darker. Please see this here. And this will be the shadow over here will be visible in this. So you can see this and just lift and like the veins in the petals are visible. So just go like this here. Lift a bit in between this.
Which color is this?
Dark pink. Make sure you are not putting any pressure. That is really important. So it will blend if you will hold it gently. Rotate it, hold it gently. Now in this part, a curvy vein is visible here. And I'm rotating it very gently just to give the effect. Now same over here. Just lift for the veins here in between somewhere here. And now for this again, the joining parts will be dark. So I'm rotating the dark pink pencil over this. A little bit of the yellow part here. This. If you will put the pressure on the color pencil, then the lines will be visible and it will not look natural. Just observe that you are not putting any pressure on this. Now I'm going to use maroon. Or if you have light violet also, you can use that also. Light violet. Again, a little bit light violet. Somewhere in between over the dark pink as well as here. Now this one is the lighter tone, middle tone, dark tone. Little bit. Make sure you are holding it away from the tip. This is really important.
Which color is this?
This is light violet. Now I am going to use maroon for the very dark portions. Maroon, hold it away from the tip, please. Rotate it. Just a little bit of this maroon color will be there for the dark portions to give the depth.
Ma'am, can I use this color?
Yeah, this one for the light violet and maroon for the very dark portions. joining parts,
Ma'am, can I?
2 petals, 3 petals. Now the same color I will start with the dark pink in this. Not filling the whole thing, dark pink, then light violet, then maroon, light violet, but in this I'm not going to use maroon. Just a little bit of the dark portion is there. This petal is facing the more of the light, so this is comparatively lighter as compared to the rest of the petals. Now dark pink in the petal that is at the back side here, because the shadow of this petal will fall on the back side of this petal here. So this will be dark pink here. The joining parts will be very dark. So I'm going to use light violet as well in this here. Maroon. Just rotating the pencil, not making the sharp outline, rotating it over the edge so that it will not look like an outline. In between, I'm rotating a little bit of red also here because this will be little bit darker here. So I'm rotating red also. Maroon. Yes, this is nice, Hamsini. Very good. Now this one is the folded part. So I'm rotating the dark pink in this here. And I want to make it a little bit lighter. So you can fix it by the eraser if it is getting dark. Now I'm rotating a little bit of red. Then it's like with the maroon color here, just giving the fold line for the fold here, continuing like this towards the side and side. And a little bit in this. Rotating red over the maroon to reduce the sharpness. Medium green, any medium shade of green. And I'm rotating it in a circular direction. Reducing the pressure a little bit. I'm using eraser in the lighter part because I want to make it more lighter. And now the very dark green. See the lighter tone, the darker tone, the middle tone.
Yes, my Wi-Fi stopped working, so I had to join with my mobile.
It's okay, Rudraj. Now after the middle tone of green, I use the dark green. Now
Ma'am,
same,
who are you using? I did not know.
the middle shade of green, any medium green, not
Okay.
very dark, then very dark. Now same I will use again. The middle shade of green. For the lighter tone, I'm just making it light, more lighter with the eraser. Then very dark green. Now again, yellow green in the bud. Then in the center a little bit, I will leave the light portion. And then the very dark green.
Ma'am, which color are you using?
Yellow green, medium green and dark green. Same. And in the leaves, I'm using the dark green only because they're too small, and a little bit of the dark green here moving towards the stem. And for the very dark portion, I'm giving the Prussian blue that becomes the tertiary color, okay? Very dark. For the very dark, the darkest green. The Prussian blue in the green will be the very dark green. Pranika, give the darkest green with the Prussian blue. And I'm going to start it from inside the.
And which color are you using?
I'm using buff, yellow ochre, or light brown. If you, whatever color you are having, you can use that.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Miss, are you using yellow ochre, buff, or light brown?
It is yellow ochre.
Ma'am, is this okay?
Yes, Advika, this is beautifully done. Very nice.
Thank you. Ma'am, what color are you using?
Advika, yellow ochre, I told you. And now I will rotate dark brown. Just observe that somewhere it will be, I will fully cover this, or somewhere I will leave the center space for the lighter portion. In the center, I'm rotating it with the less of pressure. On the edges, I'm making the outline like thing. And then in the center, I'm rotating it without any pressure. So that it will be like the color on the base color will be also reflected.